can convince you to sit in the other section.
Where's that?
The restaurant next door. If you tell him it's your birthday, you get a balloon.
You can't fool us, Tina. We know you like us.
Apparently, I can fool you.
Oh, look, Mona. A special Valentine's drink. Love on the rocks. Vodka, bitters, and a shot of regret. That's got your name all over it.
Valentine's is coming again? Damn. You know, I am barely recovered from being dateless on New Year's.
Well, I've planned an evening for Neil he'll never forget. Although he says he can't forget any night he spent with me.
Why don't you just drive this through my hand? It would hurt less.
Come on, Mona. You've got to be doing something for Valentine's.
Oh, just the usual, spending it alone. With Spencer, it's our tradition.
Well, this year I'm breaking tradition.
And Spencer saying he's breaking tradition is our most cherished tradition.
I mean it this time. There's got to be one love-starved, desperate woman who hasn't turned me down yet. There's got to be another one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me.
Answer your letters?
No, but his lawyers did. I guess my last love poem was a little raw. But that man's been hot since Electric Company. And I'm excited because Valentine's is almost here. And that day for a therapist is like tax season for a CPA. I am booked solid with losers at love. I don't mean to be insensitive, but ka-ching!
Well, it's just another lonely Mona day for me.
Maybe you'll find yourself a man this year.
I'm surrounded by men every Valentine's. Orville Redenbacher, Captain Crunch, Dr. Pepper. You always wanted me to end up with a doctor.
You know, just when I think you've hit rock bottom, you start digging a tunnel. Why are you so down on yourself?
Because romance never works out for me.
Oh, excuse me. You've had several good opportunities this year. Remember Brian the bug guy? He liked you.
I told him off in an angry phone rage.
Well, how about Miles, that sports writer? He was really good looking.
I told him off in an angry bar rage.
Well, what about Calvin? He seemed nice.
Oh, he was, but his boyfriend told me off in an angry disco rage. You know, I probably should have been suspicious when Calvin introduced me as Miss Thang.
What you doing?
Just drinking in your beauty.
Good answer. Neil, I'm not sharing you with anyone from your office right now. They want some hot chocolate. They'll have to send out for it.
Baby, I promise. Whenever I'm with you, work doesn't exist. Oh! I better get dressed.
Why? It's not like there's some kind of judgmental prude around or anything.
Lolo. Oh, good, you're both here.
I thought I'd lock the door.
And I thought I had a sound marriage. Looks like we were both wrong.
Maybe you two need to talk.
Neil, how can a man have a pager and a cell phone and still be unable to communicate with his wife?
He doesn't have an email address.
I can see you're going to be of no help here. You're dismissed. Go, go, go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mom, what's going on with you and Daddy?
I am just tired of that man not being emotionally available. I can't keep filling the void with shopping. Although Tiffany took away some of the pain this morning.
Have you talked to Daddy about this?
Talk, please. Face it, little me. All men are the same. Except for that Morgan Freeman. You know, he has been hot ever since Electric Company.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again?
Hard to believe you beat out 100 million other sperm. Smooth, cheesy and humiliating, but smooth.
I'm starting to wonder if all three of us aren't going to be alone. Neil hasn't even mentioned any Valentine's Day plans.
It's a man thing. You see, we brothers like to keep the ladies guessing. It adds to our mystique.
Where did you read that? Brains in our pants monthly?
He's got a point. An idiotic one, but a point. I'll bet Neil's planning to surprise me. And I love surprises. As long as I know about them in advance so I can do my makeup.
If I have to listen to you yap on about your boyfriend, I'm gonna need a shot of something and a chaser. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I knew if I waited long enough, you'd apologize.
Ryan, I didn't expect to see you here. Or ever again.
You know, my phone hasn't been the same since you told me off that day. I think it actually melted.
Well, you still should have called me after our night together, but I guess I did handle things pretty badly.
No. I did. Look, Mona, I really liked you. It's just that when we got so close so fast, I got scared. And then after you yelled at me, I got really scared. But, it is nice to see you again.
I was just thinking the same thing.
And we did have a really incredible night together.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing.
So, are you here with anybody?
Just Spencer and my sister. How about you?
Actually, I am. But it's a guy.
His name's not Calvin, is it?
Nah, he's my cousin. Hey, Brian, who's your new friend?
Whoa!
It's you.
Miles? Wait, am I on a hidden camera show or something? Wait, is this for Fox?
What, you two know each other?
Miles and I dated too, until he told me I wasn't black enough.
This is the girl I told you about. You're kidding. This is the girl I told you about. This is Psycho? Yeah. This is Whitey?
Yeah, that's me, Psycho Whitey. Looks great on my business cards.
Hey, P. Whitey. Could you pick your pride up off the floor before I trip over it? Thanks. Chaos cannot enter the place wherein the serenity candle burns.
I left your father.
There's $30 down the toilet. Mom, what are you talking about?
He's done it again. Actually, he didn't even do it. He had his secretary do it. And I can't stand that woman. Like anybody believes she's 32. You know, Felicia's had so many facelifts. One more to be a cesarean.
Focus, Mother.
Your father cannot make our Valentine's dinner. He has business meetings he just can't get out of.
Wasn't that the same reason he missed your birthday dinner?
23 years, little D. I'm tired of being an afterthought. So, I left your father to see if he even notices that I'm gone. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna shop the platinum right off his Amex.
Hello? Hey, sweetie.
Hi, Dee. Listen, I need to talk to you about tomorrow night.
You do? Well, this is a surprise, and I love surprises.
You're not going to like this one. I know tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but can we take a rain check? I have business meetings I just can't get out of.
What do you mean, business meetings you just can't get out of?
Sound familiar?
Get out of here. Neil, sweetie, tomorrow's very special. It's our first Valentine's together.
I know, but this account is really huge. Why can't we celebrate it on the 15th?
Because then it's not Valentine's Day. Then it's the day after Valentine's Day. Which part of this is unclear to you?
The part where my girlfriend understands I have no choice. In fact, I'm already in L.A.
What? Oh, you have a choice. And so do I. And I choose not to be in a relationship where I wake up 23 years from now feeling like an afterthought.
My God, it's like looking in a mirror.
I know hanging up on him was kind of rough, but I had to make sure he felt guilty enough to cancel that meeting and come back here. I've not put all this effort into this relationship to spend Valentine's Day alone.
And the children shall lead them. All right, it's been 37 minutes. My pizza is free, sucker. Brian,
Hey.
you wouldn't happen to be delivering pizzas, would you?
No, I'm still killing bugs.
Well, gotta play to your strengths.
You've been on my mind since I saw you yesterday.
What, every time you closed your eyes, you thought psycho? Oh, that's sweet.
I know this is a long shot, but it is sincere. You busy tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
I know you've probably been asked out by a lot of guys.
Well, it is Valentine's.
Yeah, that's why I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
Yeah. I know this great place in North Beach. Very clean. No bugs.
Well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so I'll let you know what I decide and give you a call. Okay?
All right. Well, I hope to hear from you soon.
Guess it's somebody else's turn to wait by the phone now, huh?
No phone call from Neil.
No message from Charles.
No flowers from Neil.
No jewelry from Charles.
No kisses for Neil.
No cuddles for Charles.
No nothing for Neil.
No mercy for Charles.
Hey, Mona.
Miles, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. This is kind of unexpected.
Sure is. Shouldn't you be at a Zulu festival or something?
I guess you deserve that, huh? Yeah. Look, Mona, ever since you told me off, I've thought about what you said, and I have been overly judgmental about how black is black.
So you really were listening when your eyes glazed over?
And thanks to you, I've realized that the differences between people are what make them most interesting. So I wanted to see if you'd give me another chance. You free tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
Yeah. I want to take you to dinner. You know, my cousin told me about this great place in North Beach. Very clean, no bugs.
Does, Brian know you're here?
No. And I prefer to keep it that way.
Well, Miles, I have to be honest. There are other offers on the table.
I was afraid of that.
But you are kind of cute, so I'll tell you what. When I make up my mind, I'll give you a call. Okay? Good night. That's two cute boys waiting by the phone. Hey, I'm on a roll. Show me the cute black guy from CSI. Ah, poo, it's you.
Well, that's better than holy crap hide the drugs. I am here for my Valentine's Eve pizza.
Oh, Ma, staying home and eating pizza by ourselves, it's just sad. So how about I take us to this great restaurant in North Beach? Very clean, no bugs. So, how'd you do?
She said she'd go out with me. If I was the last guy on earth, I'd call that a nibble.
Could you sit in the next booth? I'm afraid the smell of desperation will draw flies.
Well, I guess it's just you and me on Valentine's again.
Oh, not so fast. There are two men in line ahead of you.
If this is that Captain Crunch Dr. Pepper thing, I'm on to that.
No, these men are real. I got asked out by both Brian and Miles, and now I just have to decide which one I want.
I thought you scared both of them away.
I did, but you can't keep the bees away from all this honey.
Yeah, it's hard to find a crazy lady with such a great rack. Hey, I call them like I see them, and you do serve them up. So, Dee Dee, has Neil surprised you yet?
Oh, he surprised me all right by being in LA on business. I can't believe all my manipulation failed. And I did everything my mother taught me.
And where Where is she?
Alone at my place, trying to get some diamonds out of Daddy.
Dee Dee, is that the kind of relationship you want to have with Neil? Some kind of game-playing control fest?
It's not about control, as long as he does what I want him to do.
Yeah, but what about honesty and give and take? I mean, you don't have to be sitting here alone. If Neil can't be here for Valentine's, then you go to him.
You mean pack my own bag, spend my own money, and fly to LA last minute at the risk of flying coach?
There's a shuttle every hour.
I've got just enough time to grab a teddy and a taxi.
You know, Neil would have never left that girl on Valentine's Day if she knew how to cook.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a well-known fact. To keep a man, you have to feed a man. Here, I'll prove it to you. Tina, what's the fastest way to a man's heart?
Through his chest with a sharp knife. Give me something hard next time.
Happy Valentine's Day, Chocolate Drop.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. You said we were having brandy. I thought you meant the drink.
Everyone, this is my girlfriend, Dee Dee.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh, good.
I have looked everywhere. Have you seen my Dee Dee? Oh, I guess she didn't have time to call you. She flew to LA to be with Neil. Last minute. She didn't fly coach, did she? Personally, I think she gave in too soon. But she will learn. Now, I, on the other hand, held my ground and got this from my well-trained husband. A titanium MasterCard. Man really loves me. We're having many happy years together. Yeah, you and Daddy are quite a pair. Talk about the credit card.
What a day. I can't remember the last time I had to dry so many tears.
You poor dear. Were you trying on bathing suits again?
I'm so tired, I don't even have the energy to insult you, you wig-wearing jackal. I just got my second win.
You were seeing patients this late? We were starting to wonder if you got lucky.
How kind. At Phyllis' age, getting lucky is finding her car in the parking lot. People, please, I'm trying to celebrate here.
Celebrate? What happened to Brian and Miles?
I decided not to go out with either of them. See, if I choose one, I lose one. And with my track record, the date would probably go badly, so I'd end up losing both of them. You following me?
Barely.
No, this way, both offers are still on the table. I'm still desired. I didn't let Valentine's beat me. I beat it.
I begged her to come for a session this morning.
At least we're all here together.
Well, since no one has offered to buy me a drink, I guess I'll buy my own. I know how Phyllis feels.
For $20, I can accidentally spill some decaf on her.
Ma!
Mrs. Thorne.
Neil, I'm sorry. I ruined our first Valentine's Day by trying to make you prove how much I meant to you.
Well, I should have been more clear about how much you do mean to me.
True.
But my work means a lot to me, too.
And it should. Your drive is one of the things I find really attractive about you. You have to do whatever it takes to get noticed.
Well, my boss certainly took notice tonight.
He was your boss? The guy who hyperventilated?
Yeah. Lucky you had that paper bag from the pharmacy for him to breathe into.
I just wish I'd taken the condoms out before I handed it to him.
Dee Dee, I really appreciate all you went through to sneak into my room so we could be together tonight.
Well, if we don't get busy, it'll be the day after Valentine's when we actually celebrate it. And you know how I feel about that.
Look, man, you said you didn't want to date her again.
You said the same thing.
Yeah, well, I like her.
Well, I like her more.
Well, I dated her first.
Well, I dated her last.
Do you want me to break this up?
Do it and die. This is the best Valentine's Day of my life.
I got more hair.
Oh, okay. That's because you got your daddy's hook head.
Which you had.
It's like an angry man on the love boat
He's
around
that
here.
important.
I'm sorry, but it's been 20 minutes. Your party is still not here, and we have a line clear down to Supercuts. So either order or give up the table, because you are holding up my tips.
I swear, Mona's parking the car. She'll be here.
5 minutes ago, you told me she was going to the bathroom.
Well, she's driving a big old Winnebago, and you know how difficult those are to park.
Look, I don't know who this Mona person is, but you need to re-examine your relationship away from my station.
You know, maybe you're right. Mona hasn't been a very good sister at all lately. I mean, this is the third time in 2 weeks that she has stood me up. Plus, she didn't want to go shopping for our dad's birthday present, and then once when I was 9...
You're just stalling for time, aren't you?
You just lost your tooth, Missy.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Wow, someone else was mugged just a few blocks from my apartment.
That's the reason I don't carry cash. Well, that and I don't have any.
I just feel so vulnerable.
I used to feel the same way, sister.
Man, do you keep your ear permanently attached to the door?
Yes. Mona, I have the perfect solution.
I refuse to stay in my apartment locked in a closet.
Please, like I've ever been in one of those. I have one word for you. Self-defense.
That's 2 words.
It's hyphenated. Anyway, there's this fabulously intensive 2-week course.
Well, sounds like something I could use.
I've been taking it for 2 years.
Why have you been taking a 2-week course for 2 years?
Well, the instructor's hot, and if you don't do the moves right, he touches you.
I had to ask.
Where the hell were you this afternoon? And please tell me you aren't trying to dance again.
No, I'm just getting ready for my self-defense class.
Mona, we had lunch plans.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Didi. It'll never happen again.
That's what you said the last time. In fact, that's why you were taking me to lunch, to make up for the last time.
You know, if I were you, I'd stop making plans with me.
Mona, you are really giving me the runaround. What is the point of being sisters if we aren't going to spend any quality time together? I mean, we're usually with Spencer, or my mom, or your mom, or my boyfriend, or your... Well, it's never just you and me.
Fine, come with me to my self-defense class.
I don't know. Aren't those classes for lonely women who need to be touched and can't afford massages?
Just one more reason to take it. Let's move.
Okay, the next move I'm going to teach you is a defense against an attacker. Do you have any volunteers? Anyone else? Anyone at all? Carla! Thank God. I mean, thank you, bitch. So, class, it's a very simple maneuver to flip an aggressor. Carla, come at me from behind.
Now he's just taunting me.
And when you feel your attacker get near, you simply grab their arm, and with one swift motion, you flip them over.
Okay, my turn. I've been a bad boy.
Okay, ladies and Adam. Now it's your turn to try this with a partner.
go first. Try to flip me.
Maybe we need to watch someone first. Let's just sit this one out. I'm like, ooh, crouching tiger, hidden Mona.
Should I go into the white light?
Mona, this is supposed to be practice.
Oh my God! Somebody call the paramedics.
Yeah, this is terrible. I blame Carla.
No, I'll get that for you. The doctor said you'll heal faster if you don't move.
That's good, because I can't.
There's my broken flower. It's worse than I thought. I can see the Pilates muscle tone fading already.
You.
Now I know you inherited the grace of an ox from your mother. That's still no excuse to hurt my baby.
Mother, it isn't Mona's fault.
Save your precious energy, dear. What kind of big sister are you? The sturdy one is supposed to protect the fragile born. It's nature's way. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, I don't want to hear it. We're little deep mothers here. I think a stiff drink will do a world of good. Oh, no, I don't think she's supposed to mix alcohol with her medication. The drink is for me. I hate being sober around the infirm.
Hey, honey. Hey, Spencer. Hey. Just dropped by to bring you a little homemade lasagna.
It's half eaten.
Hey, I gotta eat too. So, how's Dee Dee doing?
Not too good since Mona flipped her like a pancake at IHOP.
Why is everybody trying to make me feel guilty?
Baby, let me tell you a little story. There are these 4 best girlfriends looking for a way out of the ghetto. Now, none of them can rap or play ball, so they turn to bank robbery. Well, tragedy ensues.
Ma, that's the movie, Set It Off.
Yeah, I just saw it. That was a good story.
What does that have to do with guilt?
Well, I went up on the roof to patch into my neighbor's cable to see it. And frankly, I'm feeling a little guilty.
Well, I would never hurt Dee Dee on purpose.
Well, you did put a picture of Dee Dee on your dartboard back in college. And you pimped her on a video shoot to score points at work.
And you put her email address on that freaky singles website.
I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, that was me. But I blamed it on you.
Okay, it's true. Ever since I was a kid, I've wanted Dee Dee to suffer in some small way. Remember that doll I had, baby drinking wet? And I told you she looked so beat up because she got run over by a car? Well, that wasn't exactly true.
Hey, Dee Dee, it's so nice of you to leave Daddy's big, pretty house and come play with me in my itty-bitty apartment. I have some special games we can play. Thanks for coming over. Drop by again.
And that was before I discovered the joys of fire.
Girl damn near burned down my drapes.
Mona, you got some anger issues when it comes to Dee Dee. You need to deal with that.
I know. But I don't want Dee Dee on my conscience.
Well, I say don't think about it.
No, I have to find a way to make things right with her, but without spending money or inconveniencing myself.
Now that's the right spirit.
Knock, knock. I brought you a sorry I broke your back package. Vogue and Essence to read. Toni Morrison to pretend to read when your friends are over. And my coveted Tay Diggs Film Festival queued up to where he takes off his pants.
Really sweet. Of course, I can't actually get to the VCR.
Listen, why don't I sleep over? So if you need anything, I'm here to help.
You do that for me?
Well, you got all my books and magazines. What else am I going to do tonight? Wow, you were Little Miss African American San Mateo? How'd they fit that on a sash?
They didn't. They made me wear a big sandwich board.
Oh, I can't believe you kept the pictures from our trip to Disneyland.
Look how little we are. Me and my mouse ears, you and your Pirates of the Caribbean eye patch.
That was real for my lazy eye. we're being invited.
Let's do something else. What else did we do at our slumber parties when we were kids? Oh, I know. Those talent shows, remember?
Oh, yeah, we put on your mother's wigs and her giant shoes. Oh, and we used her opera cape as a curtain.
Ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, the Sisters Thorne.
What would we do, baby, without us?
What would we do, baby, without us?
And there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. What would we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la.
And then, when the show is over, we eat popcorn and milk duds together.
Oh, do you think it would work with M&Ms or Sour Patch Kids?
I'm game.
Okay.
Thanks for staying with me, Mona.
No problem. Got a kernel. Gotta get that out.
Hey, I have one of those.
You have a tooth toad?
Yeah. There's the scraper and the picker and the flicker. That's my favorite. Daddy always said you don't have to brush all your teeth.
Just the ones you want to keep. Hey, Dee Dee. Just thought I'd drop off some Kung Pao chicken for you. And let me know if there's anything else you need.
Actually, I was thinking it was so helpful having you here last night. Maybe you could stay over again.
Oh, I don't know, Dee Dee. I don't think I can. Ooh, sure, why not? You know, I have to get back to work right now, but I'll be back as soon as I can, okay? So, enjoy the lunch.
Thanks, Mona. Hey, I couldn't get through this without you.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Oh, shoot, she forgot the chopsticks. What would we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la.
Hey, baby, you ready to go to the movies? Oh, my God, you've been dumped again.
What?
That mound of cookies means you've been dumped. Now tell me who it is so I can get my friend at the IRS to make his life a living hell.
No, Ma, these are for Dee Dee.
Oh, you know, that Dee Dee sure is healing slow. You know what I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think all that soft living has made that child frail. She's just a big little wimp.
Ma, why do you always assume the worst about Dee Dee?
Because the apple doesn't fall far from the heifer.
Well, this time with her has actually been good for us.
It has?
Yeah. I mean, if I cared about her as much as she seems to care about me, well, she wouldn't be upstairs right now in pain and practically disabled. Dee Dee! Oh,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
God, how long have you been like this?
I don't know. I lost track of time. I've been trying so hard to get to the phone. Is it still Tuesday?
Wow, I better tell my mother to go to the movies without me.
No, go ahead. Have fun. I'm feeling better now that I can feel my legs. Well, one of them.
Okay, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
Are you sure? I don't want you to change your plans just because of me.
Oh, I don't mind. You know, I've actually kind of enjoyed hanging with you.
See? Things happen for a reason. Your vicious and unprovoked attack actually brought us closer together.
So what you're saying is I should have kicked your ass 10 years ago.
Maybe I misspoke.
Dee-Day! Dee-Dee!
Spencer!
You can walk!
I can walk! It's a miracle! Praise God!
What's really going on? Mona gave me so I could check on you. Now I'm in the middle of some mess.
Well, you don't have to be. Just turn around, leave, and go to the men's clothing store of your choice. On me. Act like you didn't see anything.
I could use a new suit.
Ladies like a man in a suit.
I can't do that. Mona's my best friend.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her. I just have to do it in my own way.
Well, you better do it soon. If Mona finds out I know, she's gonna blame me.
Now, why would she do that?
Weight and exhale, jungle fever, you always blame the black man.
Seriously, Spencer, I'm starting to worry about Dee Dee. I mean, it's been a few days and she seems to be getting worse. Well, you saw her last night. What do you think?
I think she didn't look like I thought she would. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Well, how can you be sure?
I'm not. I'm not. Why you gotta be up in my business, woman?
Mona, you have a visitor out front.
Really? Who?
I paid to take messages over the phone, not in person.
Oh.
Okay, what's up?
What's up with what?
I sit at my desk every day with a book. Do you really think I'm reading?
Yes.
Please. I don't even know the title. I'm watching people. And when you twirl your fingers like that, you're hiding something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can do this easy or we can do it rough. Either way, I've got all day.
Fine. Dee Dee's not really injured and she's been faking it. Happy?
Ooh, that's good. And it'd be a shame if Mona found out you knew.
You wouldn't.
I'm 30 and I'm still a receptionist. There's very little I wouldn't.
Okay, what'll keep you quiet? Wait! Forget I asked that.
Too late! There's a certain self-defense instructor I know I could impress if you pretended to mug me and I kicked your ass.
You want me to let you kick my ass in public? Where other people can see? Can I just give you some tickets to the Ice Capades or something?
This year, without Scott Hamilton, I don't think so.
Adam, there wasn't even anyone out there. What's going on?
Dee Dee isn't really injured. She's been playing you and Spencer knew about it. Oh, wouldn't I?
She what?
Dee Dee's faking and I caught her. But she said she was going to tell you.
And you just let her play me?
See? Blame the black man.
Honey, Dee, if you are not better soon, I insist that you consider taking stronger medication. I always have mother's little helpers close by. Hey, sweetie, I know how much you've helped with my baby, and I want to apologize for accusing you of intentionally hurting her. It's just with your big raise and a house full of anger, I tend to assume the worst. I noticed that. Oh, indeed, if you change your mind about what we discuss, call me.
Hey, Mona, I was thinking we could have Chinese again.
Okay, time to drop the act, Dee Dee. So you have fun making a fool out of me? Oh, Mona, could you fluff my pillow? Oh, Mona, could you jam my muffin? Oh, Mona, could you loofah my ashy ankles?
Okay, I admit it. I milked the injury a little.
A little?
Hey, I'm a drama queen. It's in my blood. But Mona, these last few days have been so great. For once, I didn't have to chase you down. You were with me because you chose to be.
No, you manipulated me into it.
Details. The point is, we were finally spending time together.
We spend plenty of time together. You're always at my place, or dragging me to lunch, or shopping, or introducing me to your friends. Yeah, I've spent more time with you in the past 9 months than I ever have in my entire life. Now, isn't that enough?
No. I want more, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who cares if we ever get any closer.
Oh, Dee Dee, I care. But you can't force relationships. Your problem is you're just used to getting what you want when you want it.
That's a problem?
Yes. Now, Dee Dee, we're sisters. That's not going to change. But you gotta give me room.
So I guess this means you don't want to hang out with me tonight.
No, I'm mad at you.
Are you gonna stay mad long?
You just don't give up, do you?
Nope. And I'm not gonna.
Well, what am I going to do with you?
How about a day at the spa? My treat.
I guess I could still hold a grudge while being exfoliated. No use being mad and scaly. What's taking so long in there? You go to Eggo Land for those waffles?
Sorry. I wanted them to be perfect. See? Just the way you like them. Browned around the edges with half Mrs. Butterworth, half Mrs. Butterworth light.
Ooh, you should keep secrets from me more often. I like this making it up to me thing.
So now we square?
Oh, not even close. Start a rubbing. And after this, you're going to give me a pedicure. And then we're going to dye your hair. So here I am, caught between Chase and Lorenzo. Now all I have to do is get them on board to date me at the same time. But I'm not going to worry about it because I'm in charge, I think. No, I am.
Get up. It's flu shot day at the drugstore, and I want to be first in line so we don't get the old stuff.
No one's in charge while their mother's alive.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I'm really glad you called me.
Hold on to that feeling until after you hear what I have to say. I've thought long and hard about the two of us.
Well, me too. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be sitting on this couch again.
Here's the thing. I'd like to date you both.
You what?
I realize it may not be the ideal situation, but
Hey, you have to listen to your heart.
I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but I don't really see another way.
I can't say that competing for you is something I'm looking forward to.
Don't look at it so much as a competition.
I'm not afraid to compete.
I know I'm asking a lot.
But hey, if it's the only way to keep you in my life, Mona, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I intend to be the last man standing.
So, Saturday? Pick me up at 7?
How about I pick you up right now? Can pastry boy do that?
So, Friday? See you at 8?
I will leave my place at 7:59.
Hello, hello. Hey, Mom. Ooh, you're stretching. Do we have a shopping spree I forgot about? Good idea to limber up. Those steps at Saks can be brutal.
No! No, Mother. I'm going out with Vince. This guy I met at the gym. He's a lawyer, loves sports, and he has less than 10% body fat. I swear if he had long, silky hair, I'd think we were twins. Coming!
Hello, Dee. You ready for our spinning class?
Well, I've pre-padded my bike shorts.
Hello, I'm Big D, and before you ask, no, I'm not her sister.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Vince.
Oops. Clumsy me. Vince, would you be a dear?
Sure.
Nice. Shorts. You wear them well.
Yeah, Dee picked them out. She has such good taste.
and not just in shorts.
Oh, my.
Hey, how was your date with the hot new computer tech? Word in the break room is Yolanda's from a little place called Freakadelphia.
Really? She told me she was from Cleveland.
I thought you were trying to hook up with a better class of woman.
I was. But since that class doesn't seem to be in session, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And this man's really got to do it. If you know what I mean.
I get it. What is this, high school?
Yolanda and I are doing things I never did in high school. Or in college. Or ever.
I'm so grateful.
I tell you what, that Chase is a keeper.
He has done a good job spoiling me.
Hey, Mona. I was downtown and I got this for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye.
I tell you what, that Lorenzo is a keeper.
I thought Chase was the keeper.
Well, he was, but Lorenzo gave you a gift I can borrow. And that's a gift that keeps on giving. Let me just check myself out.
Vince?
Dee Dee?
How did you know I work here?
Vince, here's that Derek Jeter ball that I promised you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
You know Brett?
You know Vince?
You know each other?
We both work here. Well, let me rephrase that. I work. She just tries to keep up.
Well, this is the fantastic girl I was telling you about.
Well, I wouldn't say fantastic.
Yeah, neither would I.
Well, I'm off to court. Dee Dee, I'll see you later at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
So, how do you know Vince? And what is not fantastic about me?
Vince and I go way back. He's a great guy, and you are not going to date him.
You did not just tell me who I can date.
I'll try again. I know this guy, okay? And when it comes to women, he has certain standards.
Well, this woman can exceed anybody's standards. Unless he likes them tall, but that's what God made stilettos for.
You know what, Thorne? Go for it, really. I mean, I think it's about time you found someone to obsess about. Other than me.
I cannot remember the last time I went to an amusement park.
You know, I love seeing you laugh. Even if it was at me trying to win you this thing.
And you'd still be trying if you hadn't distracted the attendant, jumped over the counter, and put the hoop over the bottle.
You know, looking back, it would have been easier just to slip the guy 20. But I am willing to do anything to get you what you want.
This is a side of you I've never seen before. And I like it.
Well, here's something else you might like.
Oh, this is way better than a giant panda. This is such a nice date.
You remember the first time I set your apartment up like this?
I'd worked for 18 hours. I didn't have time to eat.
So I brought dinner to you.
And then I made you hide in the closet when Ma stopped by.
Yeah, that was a long 3 hours. You know, I was foolish to walk away from you. So this is my way of saying, let's start over.
I think you found a new spot.
Hey, Brett. Vince. I thought you were having lunch with Thorne.
Yes, I did. She's right behind me. Well, she was right behind me. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize when you said you wanted to take me back to my office it meant sprinting up 23 flights of stairs.
You know, I have to say, Vince, I am so glad that you finally met a woman who can live up to your standards.
Yes, he has.
Hey,
And I'm so glad that you're happy for us.
oh, well, you know, there's nothing I'm more concerned about than your happiness, Thorne. Just like I know there's nothing you love more than a brisk half marathon.
Oh, great. Because I'm actually running one Saturday.
Is that this weekend?
Maybe you should join me. It's for a good cause. We're raising money for the NAACP.
Ooh, it's good.
Consider it a date.
I'll try.
And then afterwards, you can meet me at Little Bar, and you can tell me all about the race. Mile by mile. By mile.
So here's the first problem with your computer. It seems like the hard drive wasn't properly turned on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And when the hard drive isn't properly turned on, the whole system crashes prematurely.
We don't want that.
No, we don't. You have to be gentle with it. Click the mouse ever so delicately.
Oh, I'll be gentle. At first. But then my floppy drive's gonna get all up in your desktop. I'm sorry, but I just can't do the hot computer talk like you can.
Then, forget the computer talk.
Okay.
Because I was thinking we had a great time last night. But if you wanted to make it even hotter, maybe you'd like my friend Bunny to join us. What do you think?
Easter ain't as ready for Bunny as I am.
Good Lord, people, this is a place of business. I can hear you in the bullpen. But just barely, so could you please speak up?
It's just that dating Vince is exhausting. He's so fit and has such amazing stamina.
Father in the room. Father in the room.
Little me, I have seen Vince, and even though it's challenging, it would be a shame to let such a young, virile, hot
Husband in the room. Husband in the room.
Well, I've come to a conclusion after being licked and kissed by both Chase and Lorenzo.
Father still in the room. Am I invisible? Can anybody hear me? Seriously, can anybody hear me?
You are dating two men, and my baby can't keep up with one. I'm going to need a blue pill and a red one.
So, Mona, what did you decide?
Well, Chase is thoughtful and easy to talk to and makes me feel safe, and I could really see a future with him. But Lorenzo is funny and spontaneous and makes me appreciate life in the moment, and I could really see a future with him.
What have you decided, woman?
What I've decided is, this is an impossible decision. Both Chase and Lorenzo have touched a different part of me.
Father leaving the building.
Chase, this is a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you were stopping by. With Lorenzo. Still a surprise, but not quite as pleasant, more awkward, really.
We ran into each other at the flower mart. We both tried to grab the last dozen roses. Neither of us would let go until all that was left was this.
Thank you. They're not gonna need much water.
Look, Mona, we realized what we were doing with you is what we did with those roses. We both want to be with you, but neither of us wants to let go. You may not have decided, but we have. We're not gonna co-date you anymore. It's time you made up your mind. Game over. Mona, let him down easy. Brother's already unemployed.
So, Mona, which delicious chunk of chocolate are you going with? Are you leaning towards, say, Lorenzo?
Why should I be?
Well, he is great. He seems like someone who might whisper sweet nothings in bed. Tell me, what does he whisper?
Adam.
Really, I'm flattered. All right, I've got quite the office pool going. And if you give me a hint, I'll split my winnings with you. 80-20.
Out.
70-30.
Now.
Fine, 60-40. Okay, how about 40-60? 30-70? 20-80.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I know you're gonna pick me, but let Chase down easy. Tall brothers fall hard.
Drop out now and I'll give you half my winnings.
Spencer, I know I may seem outgoing and friendly, but you got the wrong guy, man.
Not with you, with this girl I'm dating.
I cannot tell you what a relief that is.
It's like my entire life's been leading up to this one moment. Here, smell my breath.
And we're back to uncomfortable.
Sorry, man. I gargled with Listerine before I came in here. I wanted to be sure a brother's breath was smelling sexy fresh.
Well, let's just assume that a brother's breath is smelling sexy fresh.
I'm gonna go save 2 chairs for my night days. That's right. 2.
Hey, there's my little runner girl. How you feeling?
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
And you and Vince are...
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind. I thought you may be hungry after running 13 miles, so I pre-ordered a little food. And we got some nachos, wings, and look at this fried mozzarella square. Would you like some?
Ooh, fried cheese.
Dig in.
Dee Dee, what are you doing?
Did you just snatch my food?
Your body's a temple, and well, you're treating it like it's a crack den.
How about how you're treating me? You have so many control issues and so much disrespect for me that you've never even asked me what my interests are.
Well, I can see that fried food is on your list.
Yes. Yes, it is. This is for every morsel of food you denied me. This is for every hill you made me climb. And this is for every squat you made me thrust. And yes, Vince, I picked this hot wing over you. Excuse me.
Never been dumb for a hot wing before. What exactly is a hot wing?
You just dodged a bullet there, buddy. She's a size 16 waiting to happen.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Ooh, sexy fresh. Ready to have your world rocked.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Here's Bunny now.
That's Bunny? I thought she'd be small and cuddly. A big ass Bunny. I'll take it back. I ain't ready.
Oh, yes, you are. Dad, the whole thing with Chase and Lorenzo is such a mess.
I understand your dilemma, and I'm just so moved that you came to me.
Well, you are my father. This is what I'm supposed to do when it's a big deal, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something my grandmother told me. Sometimes when making the really big decisions, you have to silence the voices.
I never knew Nana was deep like that.
She wasn't. She was crazy. She actually told me to silence the voices in her head. I thought I'd leave that part out.
Great, the insanity gene. Something else for me to look forward to. Dad, Chase and Lorenzo are both great guys. I'm afraid to make the wrong decision.
Look, baby, I know everyone is giving you their opinion, but there's only one opinion that counts. Yours. So stop asking everyone else what to do, and look deep inside yourself for who you really want to be with. I bet you'll find the answer.
Thanks, Daddy.
I still can't believe you came to me.
It's funny how sometimes you seek everyone else's opinion when you really knew what the right decision was all along. Wish me luck. had to go through all this, but I finally know where my heart is. You're the one that I want to be with.
Is that shrimp creole with rice?
Yes, it is. Would you like some? Or are you still full from all of the crow that you ate last night?
Fine, Brett. You want to hear me admit that you were right?
Let me think about that. Yeah.
Well, I should have listened to you in the first place. Your friend is a lunatic. But I am touched that you tried to protect me.
Protect you? Clearly you're still delusional from all that running up and down the hills of San Francisco.
Be honest. You wanted me to be with the right guy because you care.
What is this, Dr. Frigging Phil? Why are you women always trying to get up in our heads, huh? Sorry, no chicks allowed.
Okay, but now I know what I know. And you know that I know that you know it.
Lord, she's hot for me. She'll figure it out soon.
Spencer, there you are. I have a message for you.
Wait, since when do you take messages?
Well, Adam tries to look efficient on the day the hot sandwich guy with the tight shorts comes in.
That is so not why. Oh my God, is he here? Can he see me? Make me look at more.
Can I have my message?
Huh? Oh, right. Naomi Dawson called.
Why is she still calling you? The project we're doing with the record company is already set.
Adam, didn't I tell you to keep quiet about her?
And didn't I tell you that would cost you? Now that I'm saving money for a house, I can only keep my mouth shut for a price, which is why I will tell you that Dave has an online gambling problem.
Can we get back to why Naomi is calling Spencer?
Oh, so they hung out Valentine's Day. Why shouldn't she call him?
Spencer, you told me the only action you were getting on Valentine's Day was snuggling up to your gay cat, Smokey. Why would you lie to me?
I didn't tell you because I really like her. And I know you don't.
You know what? Just leave me out of it.
I bet that $5 is looking like a real bargain right now. Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me.
Check out the backhand I perfected this weekend. Okay, that's another $150 lesson down the drain. So, I have a really difficult assignment I think you'd be perfect for.
You need me to negotiate a deal. Land a college prospect. Fly to Paris for the Tour de France.
I need you to dump a client.
Do they live in Paris?
If they did, I'd do it myself. No, the client is Melba Barnes. Good tennis player, has potential, but as one of our lowest earning clients, she has to go.
What about endorsement deals?
Let's just say her family loves her, but the camera doesn't. It adds 15 pounds. And a mustache.
Got it. Melba has to go. But, just out of curiosity, why me?
Well, you're a girl, she's a girl, it just seemed right. Besides, you're not a real agent till you've made somebody cry. Let me know how that goes.
You know, it feels so good to just go out and relax. whole day getting massaged.
You know, I've been told I'm very good with my hands. Well, I've never actually been told that, but I'm pretty sure it's true.
Spencer, thanks for taking me to that incredible restaurant tonight. And how'd you find my favorite wine?
Let's just say a crate fell off a ship and into my boy's El Camino, which doubles as a wine cellar.
I think I know him. Does he also sell imported cheeses out of his glove compartment?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the perishables. You know, you're nothing like people say you are.
Well, I can totally be myself around you. I know I have a reputation for being cutthroat in the music business, because I am. But away from work, people see a very different side of me.
Well, I like this side of you. In fact, I like all sides of you.
You know, I need to get home. All that pasta made me sleepy.
You had the chicken.
I had pasta for lunch. Thanks again, Spencer. Good night.
You're the only agent wearing a bra around here. You must be Dee Dee.
And you must be Melba. I wasn't expecting you to be so sporty.
You're so strong. I'm so excited to finally meet a female agent instead of all these man pigs around here. Especially the one with the lousy backhand.
How about the one with the hanky? He's the one that really gets to me. Wow, that's quite a deep laugh you've got there. Anyway, I called you here because GMG is making some changes.
Well, they sure are. And pairing me up with a female agent of your caliber tells me that.
My caliber?
Hell yeah. I Googled your ass. Signed Dwight Mitchell. You're an agent who's also a lawyer. With my career in your hands, the two of us are gonna rock the sports world. I'm so excited you're representing me now.
Well, actually, the reason I wanted to meet you was I'm excited too.
Ladies, I have a big announcement.
Where do you hear this? It's incredible.
Pipe down, dear. This is my moment. My acting career has taken a glorious U-turn. Dee Dee LaFontaine has been invited to the final callback for the sensational new cinematic thriller, Junior High Horror in 3D.
That's great, Mom.
A little more excitement here. Your mother could have a job, a paying job. Money could be coming in instead of always going out. Isn't that incredible?
Junior High Horror in 3D? Dad, I wouldn't retire just yet. True, it is on the lower budget end of the film spectrum. Apparently, I have to supply my own fake blood. But it's a role of a lifetime. It's a sadistic gym teacher. Is there any other kind? Anyway, my character pushes her athletes past the limits of endurance and pays the ultimate price. Her life, people, keep up.
Plus, she's gonna get paid. Isn't that incredible?
Well, I'm glad someone's career is going well. My boss told me to cut Melba Barnes from the GMG roster, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
That's fantastic news.
Huh?
I swear she hadn't been drinking today. I smelled her coffee on the way over.
Oh, dear, I am sorry about your situation, but spending time with Melba will help me research my role by getting inside the mind of a female jock.
Well, I'm glad my failure could help. Any other ways I might screw up at work that might be beneficial to you?
None I can think of right now. Give me some time. Hey, I might need that article.
Sexy tricks to keep your younger man guessing in the bedroom?
You sure? Keep it, keep the whole thing, burn it when you're done.
Hey, Mona. Phyllis, glad you're here, too. Listen, last night, I tried all my surefire romantic moves on Naomi and nothing worked. Not even licking my lips seductively, like so.
Oh.
Maybe that's not surefire, that's backfire.
I can't believe you're still wasting time talking about Naomi Dawson.
Well, I think she's amazing. And I can tell she's into me, too. I just don't know how to win her over.
Well, I say dump the lip licking and make a big romantic gesture that lets this girl know exactly how you feel. And don't be afraid to go all out.
Oh, like buy her all the roses in the bucket at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and get her a Slurpee and some pantyhose, too. Girls love that.
Yeah, I know that Melba's rough around the edges, but she'd be great endorsing one of your products. What about tires? She can remove lug nuts with her bare hands. Hello?
Greetings, DVD. I was just dropping off my headshot at the modeling agency downstairs. P.S. You should totally fire your receptionist.
Why?
So you can hire me. I love this place.
Gus, this is Adam Benet. He works at Delicious Records with my sister.
And I am so not loyal, so if you ever need a new receptionist, let me know.
Uh-huh. So, Dee Dee, how'd it go with Melba?
I landed her a huge endorsement deal, so there was no reason to let her go.
You got her an endorsement deal? Who on earth would want her as their spokesperson? I don't even care. As long as the check clears. Let me know when that comes in.
Will do. Oh, sorry. I forgot I don't work here. Yet. Call me.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Dee Dee. You lied to your boss. $10 and I won't tell him.
How do you know I lied?
Lying is how I make my living. Right now, Mona thinks I'm in the men's room. Sexy from the right. Sexy from the left. Dab on a little cologne. Cinnamon room spray. Damn.
Hi. You said you arranged a spa day for me. I didn't realize you meant a spa day for me and you.
Yeah, you like it?
You certainly took me by surprise. Did you order cinnamon rolls?
I think it's just the candles. How about some champagne?
Spencer, you didn't have to do this.
Well, you said you needed a massage, and I've really been enjoying spending time together. I just want you to know how much.
I'm sorry. Just can't handle this right now.
Spencer's on his way in. Whatever you do, do not mention his date with Naomi last night. It did not go well. For $10, I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know anything. I'm not the type of friend to say I told you so. Hey, Spencer, heard your date with Naomi didn't go so well. Can't say I'm surprised.
I thought you weren't that type of friend.
You know, I didn't think I was, but it turns out I am.
I don't understand what happened. Naomi and I were totally vibing. Then she just ran out when we started getting close.
Why are you trying to make sense of this woman? She's playing you. This is the best thing that could have ever happened. She's gone. Be happy. I'm happy.
I'm going for a walk.
I find it interesting that how you feel about a rival overrules supporting a friend. That's pretty shallow and heartless. I've never felt closer to you.
Melba, you're already looking fabulous thanks to the facial regimen I gave you to use for the last few days.
Olay Regenerous Thermal Skin Polisher. I say Olay to Olay. I'm gonna go home tonight and try it on my abs. Hell, considering the magic it worked on her, I want to use it all over.
This could be one of the most important moves of your career, not to mention mine. The company that makes these fake fingernails is very interested in giving you an endorsement deal.
I have to say you look radiant. This is better than when I waxed my friend Pablo until he resembled a slimmer hip J-Lo.
So, dear, I'm sure you're aware that I'm a well-known actor.
I've never heard of you. Were you big when my parents were young?
Arms like a man and a delightful sense of humor. Anywho, I have an audition and I thought you might give me some tips about portraying a lady jock.
I'm sure Melba doesn't want to spend all of her time off talking about sports. So, what's the word on the French Open? Who should I put my money on? Now, I know you can't really tell me. So, blink once for Venus, twice for Serena.
Charles' shades. Now, Melba, when I'm using the gym whistle, do I blow first then yell, or yell then blow?
Do you mind if I sell this chin hair on eBay?
Hey! All of you, back off! All right, Melba, the moment you've been waiting for.
Oh my God, this is me? I look gorgeous.
Well, I don't mean to pat myself on the back when I say it's a miracle.
I hate it.
You what?
When we started, you said you were just gonna do something with my hair.
That just made all the other problems seem so much more obvious.
I don't want to wear makeup because I sweat. And I don't want to curl my hair because I sweat. And I don't want to wear fake nails because...
Let me guess, you sweat.
No, because how the hell am I supposed to swing a racket with plastic claws?
Hey, I worked my ass off to find a company that would even let you buy their product, much less endorse it.
Well, if the advertisers don't want to be with the real me, then I don't want to be with them.
Look, if you don't want to be with them, then GMG doesn't want to be with you. Melba, you're officially off our roster.
What?
You gone, girl.
Fine by me. I never was happy at GMG, but I thought you were different. Guess I was fooled by the bra.
Where do you think you're going with my Olay products?
Home to transform myself and call my agent. With this quench lotion, I can cross over to hand modeling. And if that doesn't pan out well, soft hands are always a plus in my neighborhood.
So now, I have to tell Gus I don't have an endorsement deal. And I'm telling you, Melba never looked so good in her whole life. I waxed that thankless girl's knuckle hair.
Well, I think it's great you supported someone, unlike someone else I know.
Why are you directing that at me?
Because of the way you've been treating Spencer.
Yeah, Mona, why are you so against him being happy? It's not like you're gonna snuggle up with him.
Yeah, the poor boy's just trying to find somebody to spend time with other than his gay cat Smokey.
I know. I've been feeling guilty about it for days, but what am I supposed to do? All right, you don't have to be so pushy. That's her. Hey, Naomi. Mona. Good to know this isn't going to be awkward. Listen, Naomi, I may not like you, but Spencer does. So because of that, I need to be a more supportive friend. Is there a point to this conversation? Yeah, there is. You walked out on him the other night without telling him why. You haven't returned his calls. He has no idea what's going on. I think you owe him an explanation.
It's not really a business. You should stay out of it.
If things start to get real ugly, I say we hustle out to the car and keep it running, set it off style.
I can't believe you're sitting here having a drink like none of this matters. And just so you know, you're confirming everything that I've thought about you.
Must feel good to be right about everything and everybody.
No, not when my best friend has had his heart broken. At least that bothers one of us.
As usual, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know that Spencer is a great guy who's been nothing but good to you. And I couldn't live with myself if I cut someone off like that. But I guess you can. That went well.
So, Dee Dee, notice you didn't present the Melba endorsement deal at the staff meeting. Let me guess. Didn't happen.
How did you know?
I know everything. For instance, Brett's assistant called in sick, and she's really in Santa Barbara. I hope she's enjoying her little vacation, because it's permanent.
Gus, I swear, I was this close to getting Melba a deal. You should have seen the makeover I gave her.
And she was having none of it.
Damn, you really do know everything.
Melba's unique. And by unique, I mean I'm not entirely sure she's not a man.
Well, you don't have to worry about her anymore. I cut her loose.
Good work. Look, Dee Dee, I admire your initiative, your tenacity, your desire to make GMG money. Especially your desire to make GMG money, because that other stuff I could care less about.
Thanks for having me over. Really wanted to explain why I ran out the other night.
I bet I scared you off with the big spa thing. I knew I should have bought you the whole bucket of Rosette to 7-Eleven.
Spencer, don't do that for me. Don't do that for anyone. Listen,
Boys and I have been so distant. Didn't think this would be so hard.
Hey, you trust me?
I've only ever had sex with one person.
Damn! I mean, it's so hard to believe because you're so... Damn.
That was when I was 19.
Don't let one bad experience turn you off. When I was 19, I didn't know what I was doing. Or when I was 20. Or 21. Then there was 22. Not a good year. But I think I got it right around 24.
Laying my heart out here.
We can take it slow.
Spencer, my first boyfriend and I, we didn't use condoms, and I contracted HIV.
Damn. I can't believe that, cause... Damn.
Yeah, when I tell people, I get all kinds of reactions. That's why I haven't had many serious relationships. It's just easier not to let people get too close. I'm just gonna go.
Now, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Nah. I mean, we may have to do some things differently. If we decide to do some things. Someday. But you're still the same girl I want to get to know better. Let's start here.
That was nice.
Sometimes you have to support a friend, even if you don't believe in what they're doing. I guess that's what makes friendship so hard. Unlike family, we choose our friends. And as a good friend, we have to learn to deal with the other people they choose to bring into the relationship. I guess it's more like family than I thought.
I made 7 pans of lasagna before I realized only 6 would fit into my freezer. So I thought you all could have this one for lunch. Eat from the left side, I ran out of sausage.
Spence, if there's ever an earthquake, head for her place. She's got casseroles to last till FEMA shows up.
Didn't you pay security $50 not to let her in here anymore?
Don't think I don't know about that. And Earl will always let me in because he says he likes my bubbly personality and watching me walk away.
Hello, people. I'm doing volunteer work for a tax-deductible charity which aids impoverished Filipinos living in the third world. Care to care?
Adam, I know it's for you, and you aren't impoverished, and Boys Town isn't the third world.
Please? It's worse than the third world with my limited wardrobe and tiny apartment. Look at my distended belly.
That reminds me, I'm gonna go give Earl some lasagna. The only thing he likes more than watching me walk away is watching me walk towards him with a dish of food.
Fine. I'm trying to raise money so I can put on a showcase for my new career. Comedian. I finally found something I'm good at. I want to pursue this.
He is good. He killed at Manzabar's open mic night. Adam, give her a little sample of what she missed.
All right. When I was growing up, there were no Asian role models. None. Okay, there was Mr. Sulu from Star Trek. You know, he was kind of fabulous. He had rank, he had position, he got to wear that fetching mustard velour top. And as helmsman of the Enterprise, he broke a lot of Asian stereotypes. You know, he was a very good driver.
That is funny.
See? So you want to make a donation? What do you say?
I say what's really funny is you thinking I'm going to give you money.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out
Hey, those yours?
No, because I don't wear these. I mean, I wear these, just not these. I was looking for a sock, and I found these giant panties.
Mona, you can make anything sexy.
Lorenzo.
I know. You have a boyfriend. But I can't help it. You know how I feel about you.
I do know, which is why I don't want you touching my underwear.
Oh, well, this isn't me flirting. This is me getting you out the way. I got laundry to do, woman. Besides, it's Friday night. Get your laundry and your giant panties out of here and go out.
Would I be here if I had anywhere to go? Chase is in Napa for the weekend again.
I hate to hear that. Okay, not really. What happened to this?
Oh, that's God's way of telling me not to drink chocolate syrup right out of the bottle.
Oh, I can get this stain out. This pastry chef's been covered in chocolate ice cream, chocolate sauce, chocolate pudding. And that has nothing to do with work. Hey, I have an amazing laundry secret. But if I tell you, you won't need me anymore.
Sorry. Hi. Chase! Stop. No, I'm just nothing special, just doing laundry. No, I'm laughing because the giant panties are still here. Yes, my mother denies that they're hers.
I can't believe you got that stain out after your chocolate catastrophe.
If God didn't want me to drink out of the bottle, why did he give it a spout? Besides, Lorenzo is right upstairs, and he's a whiz with chocolate stains. He got this out for me.
You gave your ex-boyfriend a shirt to clean?
Maybe. Let's say I did.
Let me tell you a little something about men, Mona. All we want to do is get our foot in the door. And you gave me a shirt? Dude is in the house.
You think just because Lorenzo took a stain out of his shirt, we're gonna hook up?
You borrowed baking soda and you hooked up.
Lorenzo knows where he and I stand. We're just friends.
Mona, you're in a new relationship with Chase. Think of it as a little puppy. If you nurture it, it'll grow up to be beautiful and strong. But you bring your ex-boyfriend to hang out with your new puppy, he's gonna kick it, stomp on it, and crush it. Don't crush your puppy, Mona.
You're right. Thanks.
You got a dog?
Oh, thanks for setting up this meeting with your mother.
Well, I'm hoping we catch her at the perfect time between her post-Bloody Mary buzz and her pre-martini shakes.
If she agrees to finance my stand-up dream, it'll change my life. I'll make the world laugh, and then they'll love me as much as I do.
Hello?
La Diva! Frangelico?
Flattery and a cocktail. What do you want?
We'll throw him out of the building.
Sorry, important conference call.
Your father's hands-free now. I can't tell you how happy that has made me.
I don't even want to know what that means. Mom, the reason I called you over here is because Adam is putting together a stand-up showcase and he needs some financial backing. I saw him do a set and he's hilarious.
Stand-up is the key to getting my own sitcom and becoming the wealthy star I was born to be. Well, imagine it. Coming up next, Adam Benet starring in How I Met Your Brother. Queen of Queens. Yes, queer?
That sounds amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
Let me get this straight. No pun intended. You want me to financially back your showcase so you can become a star? I'll ask the question that everyone in Hollywood asks. What's in it for me?
Oh, well, you're an actor. And every great actor produces now. Mel Gibson, Halle Berry, George Clooney.
And Didi LaFontaine.
Sounds perfect.
More than perfect. I can see it now. Didi LaFontaine presents.
Count me in.
Me too.
It's settled then. Bye. So, what were we talking about?
I missed you.
Oh, I missed hugging you.
I missed the stuff we do.
I missed hugging you after the stuff we do. Let's go. Oh, I better get that could be Ma with a casserole.
Keep the casserole, lose the mop.
Hey, Mona.
Hey.
I brought you a stain stick in case you have any more accidents.
Oh,
And I brought you some Swiss chocolate so you can use my gift.
thank you.
What's up, man?
Oh, hey, you're back early from your trip?
I didn't know you were keeping track of my schedule.
Well, Mona told me when we were doing laundry.
Oh. I didn't know we were doing laundry.
We weren't. I mean, it wasn't together. He just helped me out with the stain.
Yeah, well, you two take care.
I better stop going out of town so much, and maybe you two won't have as much alone time.
Aw, you're making too much out of this.
Maybe, but you have a habit of leaving out details when it comes to Lorenzo. I mean, one minute he's helping you out with a stain, and the next he'll be helping you out of your clothes.
Whoa, I control who helps me out of my clothes, which reminds me, weren't you about to do that?
Look, baby, I'm a secure man, but I'm not comfortable with your relationship with this guy.
We don't have a relationship. We say hi at the mailbox, we run into each other in the laundry room. He's just the guy who lives upstairs. Now, are you coming with me or what?
Okay.
Really?
Of course. I mean, I'm upset, but I ain't crazy.
Okay, help me out. I need to figure out just how to stand. Now, besides my ass, which is my best side?
Dude, why you ask me stuff like that? Just tell the damn jokes.
I need to talk to you.
Anything for the woman that picked me up out of my dim receptionist job and made me a bright, shining comedy star.
About that, I've been reviewing your material, and as your producer, I have a few minor changes. This is simply crass. This is not our audience. This just doesn't amuse. Lose this.
No short, no gay, no Asian. You're cutting the curious hybrid that is me.
Oh, I left the part where you say, "Good evening, my name is Adam Benet." Build on that.
Hey, Mona. Did you like the Swiss chocolate?
Oh, sweet. But I can't accept any favors or gifts anymore.
Really? Because I have a different kind of chocolate I want you to sample. It's a very light milk chocolate.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Just dreaming. Nothing to talk about. Go back to sleep, babe. So, after I finished licking the Swiss chocolate off of Lorenzo, he kissed me and gave my hair a little tug that sent shockwaves down my spine. Then, he opened the dryer and folded my delicates.
Wow, that's hot. See a good folder?
But why are you dreaming about Lorenzo if things are so good with Chase?
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with it, but a couple of weeks ago, Lorenzo told me that he wants me back.
You're in a love triangle and you didn't tell me.
The hell with you, why didn't you tell me? I don't think I knew it until just now. Maybe I had the dream because I was flattered by all the attention.
You're gonna flatter yourself out of a boyfriend. Good boyfriend. Good boyfriend who can make tall grandbabies.
Mona, this is not good.
It certainly isn't. You're emotionally cheating on Chase.
I am not a cheater. I've only tasted Lorenzo's milk chocolate in my sleep.
I know how to solve all your problems. Pick a brother and give the other one to me. I'll take any kind of chocolate I can get. I'd even settle for white chocolate.
Oh, okay, how about this? A rabbi and a duck walk into a bar.
A rabbi and a duck? What's next? Knock-knock jokes?
As a matter of fact, that is what's next. What am I doing? Saul Saperstein, talent agent extraordinaire, is flying in from L.A. just to see my show. How am I supposed to come up with half an hour of new material by tomorrow night?
Dude, why put yourself through this? Just cancel.
I can't. I'll never get that agent to come again. I've got to find a way to make this work, but it's like I have this big dark cloud following me around.
Hello, hello. How's LaFontaine's first starlet doing?
I need to talk to you. I have a few concerns about the material.
Adam, we never discussed the work in front of our public. We can't let the little people see how we create magic. Let's do it in my office. Get out of my office, people.
The show isn't working.
I know. I have led you down the wrong path.
That's such a relief. I'll just start rehearsing my old stuff.
Oh, no, my little ingenue. I have written you some new material I think is more appropriate for the La Fontaine audience.
What weighs more, 1,000 pounds of diamonds or 1,000 pounds of Dom Perignon?
I know. It's a thinker.
You know, I've been feeling bad about the way I reacted to Lorenzo, and I want to apologize. You two live in the same building. You're bound to run into each other. I'm just going to have to be the bigger man and get over it.
Believe me, if I could, I would have the whole top floor of the building removed. It would solve a world of problems.
Yeah, you think you talked to your dad about that?
Chase, you are what's important to me. And I want this to work, so I'm just going to stay away from Lorenzo.
Well, you don't really have to go that far. Okay, maybe you do.
Look at this. I got the poster for my showcase.
I don't know why I had to carry it.
Dee Dee LaFontaine is the producer. You think Halle Berry had to carry the poster for Lackawanna Blues? Honestly, Charles.
Dee Dee LaFontaine presents Adam Benet. How come you have a full body picture and he's just a floating head?
I paid for the theater, advertising, and the snacks in the green room. I should be prominent on the poster. Honestly, Dee Dee.
You paid for all of this? That means I paid for all of this. I don't remember agreeing to financially backing this endeavor. What's in it for me?
Years from now, when LaFontaine Productions has been awarded its first honor, and I thank the little people, you'll be the first little person.
Poking a tiger, woman. All your jewelry's in my name.
Mom, this is Adam's chance to do something with his life, and you've completely made it about you.
But it is about me. Look at the poster.
Mom, you're crushing a man's dream, and you need to fix it. I mean, this is worse than the time you insisted on being Mary in my 3rd grade Christmas pageant.
Such a killjoy. But for the record, no one ever looked more virginal riding a donkey than I did.
Hey,
Hey, Spence.
you know, I'm real happy things worked out with Chase. Takes a big man to understand your friendship with Lorenzo is strictly platonic.
No. Never thought I'd be dating someone so evolved. I also can't believe your use of the word platonic.
Hey, I'm an evolved brother too. But is Chase evolved enough for this? For this?
Mona, you got talking in your sleep.
Yeah, you're interrupting the movie.
I had another fantasy about Spencer of all people.
What do you mean, of all people? You could do a lot worse.
Really? Because no one comes to mind.
You sure are having a lot of fantasies about everyone but your boyfriend. I wonder what it means.
It means my mother is right. I'm an emotional cheater. What am I going to do?
I think you're making a big deal out of nothing. I mean, friends have fantasies about each other all the time. Look at me and Dee Dee.
Baby, wake up! All that moaning is getting on my nerves.
Mom, what's going on? And where's Spencer? Be careful. He's on the loose and he's hooking up with everybody.
Well, stop dreaming and get up. All that lasagna got my stomach percolating.
Now I'm definitely awake.
Well, this is it, Adam. Opening night. I've got some last-minute notes for you.
But I'm about to go on.
Well, it's really just one small thing. I think you should try some other areas, like your old ones. I know you got it in you. Don't let Dee Dee LaFontaine down.
You know, I'm not stingy. I'm all about sharing our culture. You know, go ahead, outfit Natalie Portman like she's some Mongolian princess. You know, dress up Liam Neeson like he's some samurai warrior. Let's just acknowledge where the stuff comes from, okay? Rumor has it that Steven Spielberg came up with the idea for E.T. after eavesdropping on Filipino people at the airport. Mom, I want to go home. That was my grandma. You know, lucky for me, I had a big support system growing up. You know, we had a gay and lesbian teen support group right in our high school. You know, only back then we called it drama club.
You did the right thing, Mom.
As a producer, I knew if I took it away from him, gave it back, he would perform it like it was new.
Right. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you. Good night.
See? It's not all about me. Now get out of my way so I can take my bow.
Thanks. Oh, my boyfriend should be here in a few minutes.
Hey, Mona. How's it going?
I'm just waiting for Chase, who should be here in a few minutes, which means you shouldn't be here because I'm not with you. I'm with him, and I'm not a cheater, and I'm wide awake, and you've got your to-go order, and you don't want that to get cold, so go.
You know, we had our second date at this table, remember?
No, we didn't. It was over there. We started over here, but I dumped tomato soup on the table, and they had to move us.
Oh, yeah, you even got someone over next to us. I mean, I'll never forget the look on her face.
And I was like,
Mona?
Oh, Chase, hi.
Well, see you guys.
I know how this looks.
Really? How does it look?
Well, it looks like Lorenzo and I were sitting there having a good time, but he was here for takeout. I was waiting for you. We just happened to be here at the same time. Talk about a coinky-dink. How was your day?
Let's just order.
That was a quiet car ride home.
Sorry, I got a lot on my mind. Good night, Mom.
Aren't you coming in?
I don't think so.
But you gotta go out of town this weekend. Let me remind you of all the good things you're gonna be missing.
Baby, I'm starting to feel like every time I turn around, your ex-boyfriend is right in the middle of our relationship.
Well, believe me, he's not in the bedroom. It'll just be you and me.
That's not funny.
Look, like I said, it was just a coincidence. It's bad timing.
Well, maybe it's you and I that have the bad timing. There's something between you and Lorenzo, and even if you don't see it, I do. I'm tired of stumbling across it.
Chase.
Lately, when we've been together, it seems like you're distracted. I mean, Mona, you're not on mine, and I don't like it.
Well, I don't like you accusing me of things that aren't true. You're the person I want to be with, and if you don't believe that, maybe we should take a step back.
Maybe we should.
Why do I always do this? Why do I destroy every good relationship? Why do I always self-destruct?
I feel like I wanna smack somebody, turn around and bitch slap somebody, but I ain't going out, bro. I ain't giving in to it. Anxiety back behind it, terrorizing my soul like Bin Laden, but I ain't falling down, bro. I won't lose control, bro.
Hey, Mona, how's it? I smell chocolate. Dark, imported, goes straight to the hips.
Hey, you're right. That tiny nose of yours is actually good for something besides sticking in someone else's business.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are they from? Who are they from?
But my luck, the old guy in 4D wants to experience a black woman before he dies.
You get candy? He sends me pictures of himself in Speedos.
Hey, they're from Reese Wilcox, the CEO of Hot Liquid Records.
Ooh, Hot Liquid, they're my favorite label. I mean, they were before my sister was the VP of A&R at Delicious. So why is Reese Wilcox sending you chocolate?
Well, it says he loves my work, especially what I did with the talent search. Do you know what this means? No, really, do you know what this means?
Well, it's chocolate from a man, a single hot man, so my first thought is a romantic overture, but since that doesn't really happen to you, my first thought is probably wrong.
And if your second thought has anything to do with my hair, keep it to yourself.
Okay, on to my third thought. What we have here is some professional wooing. I think Reese Wilcox wants to offer you a job.
Wow, I've never been wooed. What comes after chocolate?
Nothing if you don't do anything with that hair.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hello. I just escaped a birthday party for one of Drew's little playmates.
So where's Drew?
Well, last time I checked, spinning in a giant teacup with a nanny. I don't do teacups unless they're filled with brandy, which reminds me, poor mother
a tall one. Sounds like a pretty fancy kids' party.
Oh, it was a garish display. I mean, there was a pony ride, clowns, a puppet show. They even froze over the pool so they could present Teletubbies on ice.
Daddy was so right to have insisted on a small family celebration for Drew's first birthday.
Well, that vile spectacle I just fled has convinced me of one thing. I gotta top it.
Mother, that is ridiculous. Besides, Drew's birthday was months ago, so you'll have to wait till next year. Now drink your joy juice.
Wait, hell, Drew's about to have the biggest, most extravagant 15-month party ever. I'm talking about Eddie Murphy in a donkey suit singing I'm a Believer.
Adam, did you open my mail?
Mona, in these turbulent times, it's a must for your safety and the safety of all my coworkers.
He ripped it open because it was taking too long to steam it open.
So, Mona, now that I've been dimed out by Judas and Fubu,
It's Sean John.
baggy sweats. So, who is this mysterious RW?
None of your business.
Hello, I don't believe we've met. So I'll ask again, who is this RW, and why is he, she, or they comping you floor seat tickets to a sold-out Jay-Z concert?
Yeah. What did you do to get those tickets? Was it freaky?
RW. You're going to a concert with Reese Witherspoon? Ooh, I'll stay home with her husband.
Adam, don't open my mail again.
Yeah, show some respect. So, Mona, what time should I be at your house for the concert? I'd pick you up, but right now my car only drives in reverse.
Thanks for coming by on such short notice.
You sounded so worried on the phone. What's wrong? Oh, God. Am I going to be a grandfather?
I doubt it. The last man who touched me was trying to lift my wallet.
More I need to know. But good.
Dad, I need advice. I got a call this afternoon from Reese Wilcox, the CEO of Hot Liquid Records, and he's flying in from LA to take me to lunch, and I think I'm about to get a major job offer.
Sweetheart, I am so proud. You think he might want to look at some properties while he's in town? I just acquired a great new high-rise over by the... Right, back to you. I think you should go and hear his offer. And order the most expensive thing on the menu, perhaps the lobster.
Yeah, but if Kai finds out that I met with Reese, she'll think I'm disloyal. Besides, I never eat lobster in public. It's so embarrassing. Half of it ends up in my cleavage.
Again, more than I need to know. But if he offers you something great, you can use it as leverage when your contract comes up at Delicious. And if he offers you something really great, you might want to consider it.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to hear what he has to say. I mean, Dad, think of what I could do with talented artists if I had more resources.
That's right. You'd be in the power position. Let the man woo you. And mark my words. The more you say no, the more he'll want you.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate the advice.
I appreciate being asked to give it.
Hey, Mona, what's Many Man with Money doing here?
Well?
I just stopped by to help with the thing with the doohickey on the whatchamacallit. It shouldn't give you any more trouble.
Thanks, Dad.
You poor thing, you're just talking gibberish. Looks like that pomade finally seeped into your brain.
whose fabulous party the Universe Soul Circus is going to perform. They're all black, you know. Even the zebras.
I gave you the same answer I gave you when you went to get Coco hair extensions. No.
But Drew is our only son, our last child. I mean, we can't deprive him of these precious moments.
Mother, Drew's idea of a precious moment is sticking Cheerios up his nose.
Which is exactly why I hired Spike Lee to direct the videographer.
You did what?
Not that Spike Lee. Spike Lee Takamoto. His father's doing the pyrotechnics. Come, Charles. We've got to go see the stunt children test the giant slide.
It's moments like this. I just want to fake my own death.
Dee, what are you doing here, and why are you wearing a cocktail dress at noon?
They're serving pheasant today, and that's a meat you dress up for. What are you doing here?
Today is my meeting with Reese Wilcox.
Oh, today here?
Yeah. Remember when I told you 3 hours ago when I was leaving my apartment? Admit it, Dee Dee, you and your breasts are here to see Reese.
Well, he's a single black mogul. I'm obligated to make a play for him before some white woman snaps him up.
Listen to the offer, follow Dad's advice, and just say no.
Except when Reese asks you if you have a younger sister. Here's my card, my photo and number on the back.
Dee, out.
Fine. But if he happens to mention what hotel he's staying at, page me. I'll be circling the block.
Hi, I'm Mona Thorne.
Reese Wilcox. Please, sit.
I'm very flattered that you flew up to San Francisco to meet with me.
They gave me a chance to fly my new private jet, try out my new pilot hat. I look better than Travolta.
Well, thank you for the Jay-Z tickets. The chocolates, the flowers, the beautiful crystal bowl, vase, paperweight.
I don't know what it is either, but it's from a place I never heard of with a name I can't pronounce, so must be good.
Can I get you anything, Mr. Wilcox? Cocktail, appetizer, a highlighted map to my apartment?
When I'm ready to order, I'm going to have a cocktail and an appetizer, but I'm going to pass on the map.
I'm impressed with you already. And I don't impress easily. But let's deal with the issue at hand.
Listen, I have too much respect for you to lead you on, and I'm sorry that you went through so much trouble to meet with me, but I'm going to have to say no.
Actually, I was just going to ask if we could remove the bread basket from the table. I'm watching my carbs.
Which is why I'm saying no. I love bread.
I love a woman with a healthy appetite. Unless, of course, I'm dating her. But let's cut to the chase. I've been watching your career for some time now, and you're aggressive, imaginative, and you have a great ear for talent. Mona, I want you to be the head of A&R at Hot Liquid here in San Francisco.
Wow. That is a tremendous opportunity, but I'm very happy at Delicious.
I'll give you a bigger salary, a corner office, and 2 weeks at the company villa in Compton.
Miss, bring me the biggest lobster you got. Dad, you were so right, so thank you for the advice. Bye.
What are you so happy about? Do you have sex for lunch?
Better. I had lobster.
Damn, you haven't had sex in a long time.
So, did I miss anything?
Things were pretty dull around here till about an hour ago when Reese Wilcox dropped in. He's been holed up with Kai in the office.
What? And it's tense in there. When I brought Kai in her afternoon Tootsie Pops, she threw a shoe at me. Didn't hurt, but it was worth it, because Reese Wilcox bent over to pick it up, and I saw Reese's pieces.
Oh, this is the worst thing ever.
Oh, come on. Adam's always checking out men's asses. He's checking me out right now, isn't he?
Does anybody know what a nervous breakdown feels like? Oh, I gotta fix this. Hello, I'm Mona Thorne. I thought I would introduce myself since we've never met before. Ever. Never. Which is why I'm introducing myself. Hello.
Mona, you're scaring Reese.
Actually, the little guy's the one who scares me. He keeps undressing me with his eyes.
Well, thank you for dropping by. It's always good to know what the competition is up to.
You know, Kai and I, we've been friends since we were interns together.
Friends, huh? I was gonna say rivals.
We've come a long way since we had to roll joints for you-know-who.
Yeah, I was better at that, too. Spencer, I want you to write a press release announcing the listening party for our band's syllabus.
Yes, boss. Can a brother get a spelling on that?
Excuse me, Kai, but writing press releases is my job.
Well, I'm taking it from you and I'm giving it to Spencer. You got a problem with that? Yeah.
Ma, this is a total nightmare. I mean, what if Reese told Kai everything? And that's the reason she wouldn't look me in the eye all afternoon. I mean, I always write the press releases, and so I went from having 2 great jobs to maybe not having any.
And what did I tell you about losing your job? I'll tell you what I told you about losing your job. I told you not to lose your job. Baby, I thought you were happy at Delicious.
I am.
Then why would you take a meeting with another company?
I was just following the advice that Dad gave me the other day.
Why the hell would you listen to him? Look at what he married.
Why wouldn't I listen to him? He's a businessman, and I'm a businesswoman.
And what am I? I have a degree in giving advice. I make my living giving advice. But no, you'd rather go behind my back and listen to your father right on down to the unemployment line.
He was just trying to help, and the man is my father.
Funny. I thought I was the one you turned to for help. But I can't imagine why I got that idea. I've only been there for you every hour of every day for the last 27 years.
That's all? Seems like so much longer.
I'm not speaking to you.
Thank you, Father God.
I know exactly what you're up to, Charles Thorne, and you are not going to get away with it.
Woman, find one psychotic mood and stick with it.
If you think you're going to step in and reap all the benefits after I've done all the work raising Mona, you are sadly mistaken.
For someone who's not speaking to me, you sure do talk a lot.
So what did Reese say about my picture? Did you tell him I'm prettier in person?
Didn't you just hear me say I might lose my job?
Of course I did. I'm very concerned. Did he think my forehead looked too big?
I just had your baby brother fitted for his birthday crown. And it'll look fabulous with the tiara I'll be wearing to greet the 150 guests.
Mother, this party for Drew is completely out of control. We already did what's important. We celebrated Drew's birthday as a family. Anything else is just flaunting your wealth.
And that's really, really bad, right?
I have to agree with Dee Dee. Nobody has a 15-month birthday party. I mean, Drew won't even remember it.
Oh, who cares about him? I'll remember it. And that was really, really bad, right?
Yes, and I think you know what you have to do.
Fine, I'll scale back the party. But I won't take back the crown. Coca can wear it at formal affairs.
Spencer? Someone's in my parking space. That's a bad sign. I think it's the beginning of the end.
Don't worry. We can call my peoples in Oakland and strip that bad boy.
Why would someone park in my space? I mean, it's not even a good one. There's a family of pigeons living over it.
No, what's the big deal? People park in other people's spaces every day.
He should know. He's one of them.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just overreacting. Where's my mug? I can't find my mug. First my parking space, now my I Heart Manatees mug. I'm gonna get fired and die in the gutter.
Fred, why so stressed? It's your situation, isn't it?
What situation?
Come on, Mona. I may not be smart, but I'm not stupid. I know everything that goes on in this place.
Personally, I think it's fabulous.
I know. I think an offer from Hot Liquid is pretty awesome.
You got an offer from Hot Liquid?
Wait. You acted like you already know. You tricked that out of me.
How do you think I find everything out? You'll need that kind of cunning at your new job. Oh, take me with you, please, please, please.
Keep it down. I'm not going anywhere, and I thought you liked it here.
Get real. I chew off my own arm to get out of this pit.
Mona!
Morning, Kai. Get the fresh warm croissant I put on your desk?
I don't like croissants. They're flaky, and croissant is too hard to say.
I'll get rid of it immediately and speak to the French government about striking the word from the language.
He's a kiss ass, but he knows which ass to kiss. Mona, in your office.
Kai, before you say anything, I love my job at Delicious. I love my coworkers, my office, the walls. I love the walls. They're purple. I love purple.
Mona, why are you telling me this?
Because you're gonna fire me.
I am?
Aren't you?
Should I?
Is it my turn?
Relax, Mona. Reese already told me all about the offer from Hot Liquid Records, and I'm not gonna fire you.
Oh, so you're just gonna torture me until I quit?
No. You're already so tortured, you take all the fun out of it. Look, I knew other labels were going to come after you if that talent search was a success. I didn't know they'd come so soon and offer so much, but luckily Reese tried to rub it all up in my face.
Kai, I never had any intention of leaving you for Reese, except for the short time I considered leaving you for Reese.
I know how loyal you are. That's why I want you happy here at Delicious.
Thanks, Kai. You don't know how much this means to me.
Don't touch me, Mona. I trust the amount is sufficient.
Well, actually, I was hoping for more. I think that I'm worth it. And so does Reese Wilcox. And he has a villa in Cabo.
Well, I'll give you an office with a window.
I already have a window.
Mona, you're smart. I'll have accounting, make an adjustment.
Promise you won't regret it.
Mona, you've handled this situation like a real pro.
That's because I learned from one.
Thanks, Mona. By the way, I hid your mug. I know it's childish, but it did make you sweat.
Ma, what are you doing here?
Taking care of my baby. I was afraid you had a very bad day and might need me. And the comfort of my peach cobbler.
Actually, today went pretty great. After Kai found out about my meeting with Reese, she gave me a big bonus to keep me happy.
Oh, so your father was right. Congratulations. I guess you won't be needing my advice anymore.
Ma, this is not a contest between you two. Dad and I are finally in a place where we're both willing to do the work that it takes to get closer, and that is going to take a little getting used to for all of us. Mostly you.
Look, I'm glad you and your dad are getting closer. I really am. But there were times when you were a child that he disappointed you. A lot of times, and that was hard for me to watch. So now that you're starting to depend on him more, I just don't want to see you get hurt.
And that's a risk I'm willing to take. Look, like it or not, he's my dad, and we'll always be family. And it would really mean a lot to me if you could try to accept that.
I could try.
Thank you.
But you know, it's really going to take some getting used to sharing you with that jackass.
Oh, you two were so right about the party. Anything larger would have just been pretentious.
Mother, I don't really think this was scaling things back.
I can't remember the last time we played Scrabble.
I can. I swallowed a W and I'd have my stomach pumped.
Hey, Mona. I'll come back later.
Or you could stay.
Maybe I will. Oh, Lord, get out the dictionary. You know your daddy can't spell.